Gators, and we've long been told it is here that only the Gators get out alive. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on another team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. Fair catch called for and... Quarterback empties his backfield. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense set on first down. Back to pass, it's Glagway. They're trying to get to him. He's going to run it. On the move at the 30. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
He can throw it, he can buy time, he can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Gators want to move quickly.
I'll say this, man, in college football you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Shoots it to the left. And his throw is incomplete. And now on 2nd down for this offense. These two first met back in 1915, and for much of their histories, they've been sleeping giants. But man, when they wake up, do they wake up?
Well,
What a job to lay out and make the catch. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. They want to just keep throwing it. They're bringing heat. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that 1st down.
well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
To the air, it's Lagway. He got it! And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here when these third downs present themselves.
Line of scrimmage is the 2, and they can pick up the first down here, but going for the touchdown here on 4th and short. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown, everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The offense set for a first down play. Reads it, fires complete. Running toward the tape. And that's where he'll go down. An explosive play moves the sticks.
Huge pickup on the play. First down for the offense. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Florida 7, Georgia 0.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Back to throw, it's Beck. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Now on first and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. Tight end finds a soft spot. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. And they're barely able to stop the score. They'll mark it at the 1.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on fourth and goal from the 1. The snap sets up the throw. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this fourth down. They played it well. incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
The Gators want to crank the tempo. Feet in the end zone, looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
And this defense is going to have its ears pinned back on 3rd and long from the 1. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Complete downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. He's going to pass. He's going up top. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the points come in a lightning strike, a 70-yard touchdown pass. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Makes a connection. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Quarterback will audible. He'll come out throwing on first down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Looking to move it through the air. Snags it, and he will score. Touchdown, Dogs!
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they execute.
Pass on the way. It's picked off. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Looking for a productive play on first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. First down here for the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Gonna take a shot. And it's picked off. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Mertz. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
These corners backing off a bit. On third and long, no secret what he needs here.
Defense is about learning the plays. Third down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. He wants to throw. He's looking deep. And it's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Florida!
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Looking to the big tight end. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
Wants to throw. It's back. Got his man. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Trying to get to it. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, this quarterback's already taken a couple shots from the pocket. There's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
Touch pass on the run. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Florida 21, Georgia 7.
And the Gators will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback.
Pulls it in on the left. Afterburners coming. Touchdown, Georgia! And the comeback is on.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at him until they stop him.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. That last drive didn't take long, just 2 plays to get it in. And the score comes on a huge play in the passing game, covering 67 yards to the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Gators sending the offense back to work. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense...
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. The Gators will hustle to the line. This pressure from the defensive front is overwhelming, much like when three-time All-American David Pollack played on the Georgia defensive front. Whatever happened to that? Oh, picked off. Bringing it back. The 20. Touchdown Bulldogs. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes getting big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Just gets rid of it before the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Get the quarterback off his spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on him. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all three of those on this play and finished it off with a nice lick, nice physical play on the quarterback.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Stands in and takes the hit. And he makes the catch at the 25. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Quick completion to the right. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Escapes the sack. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Yeah, great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intention. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
Fair catch, called for and made. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make? Because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Give to the running back. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Fires to the tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Makes the catch, he's got enough. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. And the Dogs are rolling down the field. It's caught. Can anyone catch him? Touchdown, Dogs! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Scanning the field, it's Mertz. Checks down to his back. Stopped after making the catch. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on second and long from the 23. Looking left. He's got it. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. Finds space on the right. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Comes out throwing on first down. Finds the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too? They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Looking to throw for it. Zings it complete to the right. The Gators get it past the sticks. Just inside the red zone. First and 10 from the 19. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. To the air. It's Mertz. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And the Gators are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. And it's picked off.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, you whack ass nigga.
Taking it the other way.
Yeah, cause you suck. You suck. You suck talking shit the whole fucking game, nigga. You ass. Get your ass out of here, you bitch ass nigga. Cause you talking mad shit when you suck. You fucking suck. You fucking suck. You fucking suck, bitch. You fucking suck. And the shit going on YouTube. You fucking suck. You fucking suck. Whack ass nigga. Whack ass nigga. Get the fuck out of here.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course. And when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did.